guys, it's Crystal again. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Like all of a sudden it stopped and I disappeared and I was like, "Oh no." So I'm back. Okay. So where was I? Okay, so this is my to-do. I like everything at the top. So if I'm standing in line and holding it and I wanted to get to a section real quick, I can just flip right to it because I see it at the top. So I had like some to-do lists. That was today. I didn't get everything done, but that's okay. There's always tomorrow, and it has a notes section, just like the little generic section. And then this is where like information is supposed to go, but I decided it is going to be my finances and expenses. And I got some free printables. Today I went on Pinterest and I was like, oh, I gotta do something, and I didn't want to put it on regular paper, and I don't have like a good weighted paper. All I have is some cardstock that I actually found as I'm purging my house, and I went and I printed those out, and I put washi along the sides to kind of just make it a little sturdier, and this is like for the year. So I can keep track of my bills as I make payments on them. And it's got like the months, January, February, March. And when you flip it over, it has the rest of the year. And that's what I did. And I have a couple, excuse me, it has a spot that I'm going to write for the account. So I can put my account number just in case I'm out and I have to call them because something's going on. And this is just where you put like your month, your payments. It is just a regular generic day runner from Staples that I picked up this weekend. And thank you. It's the only red one that they had, and red is my favorite color. So I got it, but it's more in person. It's more like a cranberry or like a brick red, but I like it. So, it has the little sticker thingies to say, hey, it's time to order your new planner months. And then it has like the future planning, and it has the, I did jazz it up with a little bit of washi. And then it has like the address section. I don't know who uses them still, but I do. We have a family reunion every year, and my aunt's forever calling me. Thank you. No matter how many times I give them to her, every year I end up sending her the addresses again. So I'm like, you know what? She's going to call me up for a specific one, and instead of me having to go on Excel and look it up, I'm going to keep it right here in here. She's so funny. And then there is a note section, and I went to the doctor's yesterday with my husband, and we had to take his stuff and do it. So I had to keep track of it as we were in there for a while. And that is pretty much it. I did take, I went to Michael's, and I got this really cute, it's like a purpley pink, sparkly washi, but when you put it on, it doesn't stay very well, so I had to put Scotch tape over it. And I have these binder clips from, I don't know when. I'm a stationery addict, so, you know, I got everything from whenever I see it, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go pick that up, and I might not ever use it. It's just to have it. So now I'm using stuff. But I did that, and then I just used the, those were from the Dollar Tree. I love them too, where it's like a whole vintagey style stuff. That was it. They had butterflies, a few things, a few different type of birds, a couple sayings. I liked it. So I picked them up for $1. I can't go wrong. They're like a card stock with like a little bit of sticker on it. But I did that so that I could see them. And then I used like the green because it's money. And I just used a Sharpie, and I put the $sign so I know what it is. And then this is where the addresses are, so I know real quick I could look at it. Now, the only thing I did was I found like a housekeeping. Thank you. like a housekeeping sheet for like spring cleaning. So I found that, but it goes like full page. And I was like, oh, what am I going to do? Well, I folded it in half. So like you can see on the other side here. And I folded it just right. It goes for like the whole month. And then so that it's not flapping around, I put washi here and I just put another punch in it, and then I folded it up and put it there, and then when I need it, I'll take it out. I still have a lot that I want to add to it. It had the weekly planner thing pages, but I don't really like those because I use the month. I am always so busy that a month is just easier for me. So I use those. So now I'm going to find something to use for these pages. So what they look like is this. So you write in your week, and then it goes to Monday. Let me get closer for you. Can you see that? Well, I got such a big stack, I figured I'd use them as like in-between pages of something else I might want to put on there, or I'll use them for like guides for where the punches are as I'm making stuff for it. But then it also has my to-do list, a family to-do list, and like other matters, don't forget, all through here. So if there's something I have to do, it's there. And I can just write it in, but I don't really like those too much. I'm more of like the monthly girl. Let me switch it. Here we go. So I like doing that, and it works better for me. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to find stickers and whatnot. Now, I take care of my parents and my husband. They are all diabetics. They are a lot of health issues. My mom is on oxygen. My mom, my husband, my father, they're all on the CPAP machine. So we go to different studies and the doctors and lots of doctors. Plus I have fibromyalgia. So I go to the doctors quite a bit for myself. So they will save me on a busy week. They probably will. Or if I need notes or something real quick and I run out of notepad. And I could put the reminders in. But I need to keep track of like blood sugar levels for my husband, when medication is due for the day, or what his levels were, the blood pressure. I like to keep track of my weight because I'm trying to lose weight. Because sometimes you go to the doctors and they ask you questions and you have no idea off the top of your head. And at least then I could pull out and be like, oh yeah, a week ago when I went to this doctor, I was blah, blah, blah pounds, you know? So I want that. So I'm just looking to make some of the stuff to fit in there to work for that. So that's what I'm trying to do with my planner. And I'm sure it won't be my last one. I love to plan. My mother says I have OCD about planning. So we'll see. See how many I end up with. Does anybody have any questions? Well, thank you for coming on, and thank you for supporting me. This is only my second scope, so I hope to see you all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.